Browns 2-7 on the season. Head coach Mike Pettine has been in the crosshairs a lot lately, not just locally, but nationally as well. Anytime you have an underachieving team, one of the worst teams in the NFL, that's likely to happen. When you look at Mike Pettine's job here so far, Michael and Bud, what would you say is his biggest flaw?
Michael, take it.
Oh, you'd like me to take this one first? I would say of the multiples, I'm going to go with game management as one that really stands out to me. I don't believe that in certain situations when you are struggling to win, I want you to be, head coach, be aggressive, be bold a little bit. I go back to the St. Louis game where I brought up that he had opportunities trailing by 4 points in a low-scoring game with his football team around midfield, a 4th and 2 and a 4th and 4. Come on, Mike. I mean, these are things that, again, you've got to put the trust and belief in your players that, Josh McCown was quarterback at the time, your guy. So these are things that we see, clock management, game management. I know it's multiple, but for me, right there, he's got to take a big step up.
My biggest issue, Chris, is that this guy's a defensive-minded head coach, and this has not been a very good defense. And it wasn't, the run defense in Buffalo last year was bad, and it's been bad for 2 years here. We kept hearing blunt force trauma, right? That's his nickname.
Yeah.
I want to see more of it defensively. And the idea that he took himself out of defensive meetings and got involved more in the offense, I guess I get it because he had a new guy coming in, but get back in the defensive room.
Well, I think development of players, too. You
Yeah.
could go there with him. It doesn't. And that's something, I'll admit, I thought this was something that he and his staff would be fairly solid at. And obviously, we're not seeing that either. So that's another one I think that comes right to the forefront.
My biggest problem with coaches in the NFL, guys that aren't willing to adjust. They say, I've got my system, and you better fit my system. It doesn't work that way. You acquire talent, and you say, how can I maximize that talent? And I don't think Mike Pettine does that.
I agree.